Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shwa, and I am the host and founder of a podcast called Light Up with Shwa. I hope you're already subscribed to the podcast, and if you haven't, please do so, because this is another very interesting and amazing interview that I'm going to be doing now. Okay. Let me talk a little, get to you directly, like a little bit.
Till now it was not me.
Yes, it was, but this is more focused on you. It is you, actually, that is true. Just to learn about you, what type of person you are, if you can comfortably share whatever you want to. That. Is there a human relationship that you can say that is my best relationship?
Sure. I mean, I believe this is my personal philosophy and way of thinking. I believe nothing in the life and the world is not value itself, just for itself. I mean, even calligraphy or art or anything else, science also, itself is not the value to be just impress yourself in the way of egoist and your selfish side, to say this is me, this is for expression. Everybody is free to think in their own way, but for me it's not the aim. So in this concept, I don't believe the calligraphy itself has a value like anything else,
unless
unless, as you said, unless my calligraphy brings something to others, first of all for myself, and the secondary for others. And in this case, without falling in the popularism and to descend to diminuer.
I know little French, but diminuer
means increase.
Denomination?
No? Increased.
Okay.
Increased the value of my arts. Bring down, actually.
Okay.
To bring down the value of my arts and the essence of my arts without this. I can say problem. If my calligraphy didn't give something to others, to people, to humanity and things, there is no value for that. I think so. So I believe my arts should bring the people, the humanity, bring to me, and I bring something to them and give us some relationship, some contact, and some value.
So to the people who admire or appreciate your work, that is one relationship that you have with people who are attending your work.
More appreciate is like you can speak with the people who are in the same language, mother language. So of course I'm not limiting myself for the people only to understand or appreciate the art of calligraphy, but the calligraphy is the way to speak, to share the things, to communicate, to give some more relationship, not message. I'm not very interested to the word of message, because it comes to the very artificial things, but to communicate in the best way, to the beauty way, to the so in this case I can say, for example, my students are one of the most important people in the world for me. A part of familial relation, and that's another concept. But part of that, my masters, of course, because that's why I can appreciate my students as well. I appreciate my masters. I love them, so I love my students as well. So my best friend, my best related are my students, can say.
Very nice. Thank you. Wonderful. Any one thing that you like about yourself, and one thing that you want to change?
Many things I want to do, but I have no time.
Then
Sorry for myself. If everything goes well, I almost passed the main, more than half, and main part of my life in the humanity norm. So, but I'm sure I have to change a lot. I have to live many.
Something that you really like about yourself.
I think I had to before. I tried actually. I'm conscious. I have to change or I have to live. Even I'm sometimes too serious. I take serious.
Yeah, I was afraid of that too. So I'm glad you are smiling and laughing. I was like, I don't know, is he a very serious person or not? How will I, talk to him?
In spite of, I'm very, very deeply conscious. That's why maybe I take serious something. I take serious something because very deep of mine, I know nothing is serious. The life and the world and the existence is nothing actually. I'm very conscious of that. Very from very young age. So that's why maybe it is some automatically reaction or something to hide it or something. I don't know.
But your work is serious, because if you're not serious, you won't be able to do it. I think. I mean, from my viewpoint, not necessarily.
Of course, it gave some positive effect in my life, for example, in my courses. I know one of the things it has been always appreciated by my students and my courses or the places I taught was I was so serious.
Yeah.
And I was so really, I take it
into the work, seriously focusing.
Yes, also in my creative and my artistic project, I take it really seriously, even to the details.
How do you take care of yourself, like health-wise? Do you walk? Do you exercise, or you're just always sitting?
This is one of the things. If I was born again, I try to develop in myself from childhood. I was always from the very childhood and young age involved with playing, sporting, football, athlete, etc. But I'm not a serious person
for that.
in the sense of food, yes, I'm very conscious. I'm very conscious. I'm very careful. Yeah.
Okay, so that is how you can control, so that you don't have to go and run. Okay. Well, I hope you stay healthy and continue your great work, inshallah. So, would you say that your art completes you?
Yes, sure. Okay. This is the both side way with art. That's why I say art itself is nothing.
Yeah. It completes you. You feel good.
Yeah. That's why when I say the art should bring something. Should bring. I don't want to say add, because it's not very. It's not me to judge. The history can judge about the person, especially the artist, which their works stay in the story. So if the artist itself said add, it means already he's very proud of his works. This is not my case.
Not his.
I just bring something. Is it in the future? Is it the humanity? Is it in the story? My works are add to the humanity. I don't know. It's not me. I have to say, but of course, my aim is to bring, to share, and to
contribute
something to others.
So I think your contribution, being a Muslim, you are a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Being a Muslim or following this tradition, doing very Islamic art, and being in France, in Paris, and traveling, do you think you see yourself as changing the perception, or not only changing but removing misconceptions, misunderstanding by your presence, your work in Western countries? Because of today, the opposing forces or negativity against Muslims or Islam, is quite a bit around in our world. So do you think you are able to help the image? Do you see
I think I did and I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to do. Always in the life there are always misunderstandings.
Yes.
For everything, about ourselves, about others, about the religious, about everything. There are always understanding and misunderstanding. There are a lot of different understanding. So sometimes we feel some duty to modify the misunderstanding of others. Sometimes you don't feel to have duty, but you yourself, your being, your act, your contribution can modify everything. That's true. And I think it's enough you be in the right position, the right side, and the positive energy and the positive understanding of everything is distributed itself automatically.
Okay. So you mean?
So because I think this is not my job.
Okay, that's what
I don't want to mix the duty and job to different person. As for example, I don't like a person who are not professional and the people are not a specialist in the art to come in my field and to destroy it and to explain, because they are not enough education and enough information about it. That's it. Also, I think this is not my job to go to for example, religious people to contribute the positive side of religious or politics or anything else. Understand? So that's why I have no any feeling to try. I think in globally and in the long terms anyway, every person contributes something to the energy in the world and to the future, to the society, to their family, to everything.
Yeah.
Without any imposing impression something. The nature gave us this lesson that the harmony and the natural way of everything is the best way to keep and to protect the things. Any manipulation gave us the wrong and the bad result.
Okay, thank you. Is it naturally you have to be a calligrapher, or if you introduce to children, youth, how does it work in your opinion, in your experience?
Yeah, I think both. I mean, you need the base to grow your talent, your gift from God, and also there is something comes from other. In my opinion, there is some gift, something comes from other side of the universe. The people can call it existence or universe or cosmos or God, everything they want. But I believe each person has some gift in different field. Okay, can be in science, can be in art, can be in social activities, etc., etc. So this gift is there, but it's not enough. So we need some
guidance. Some introduction.
The people who can find these talents, that's very important. The good teachers, the masters.
Yeah. So what is the suggestion? You should have a teacher, not without the teacher, because who will correct me?
Yes, sure. So without teacher, it's not the good way like everything actually. But the question is the art of calligraphy today, unfortunately, even in the Islamic country, even in the society who calligraphy are appreciated historically, is not enough and correct proposition from the education system. It just still today even is some kind of to the personal
preference, yes,
and efforts.
Yeah.
And this is really bad. I mean, in Western country, I can understand because it's almost 2 centuries that the art of calligraphy is removed from the palette of art menu of category for the people. But in the society, as I said, they have this background, they have this culture and tradition from this long time, and they appreciate it a lot. But compared by the other genre of art like painting, music, theater, choral, everything which is not really, some of them even they are not in their own culture. The art of calligraphy is not proposed enough.
Right. So do you teach online?
Online in the sense of online with, like our conversation.
I don't know. Like, do you have any instruction going on?
I have some students from distance, we call it.
Yeah. But they have to come and see you also, right? In few months or something like that.
That's actually I'm not teaching in distance to have more students.
Okay.
This is the way to be in touch.
Yes.
Keep in touch with my students who has no, or in somehow they moved from here around me.
Okay.
So or they've been my students somewhere else and now we are in distance. So the new technology keep us connecting to be in connect and continue the teaching. But some people even they do calligraphy courses even by the people they don't know even.
Yeah.
Why not? They can do that.
Right.
But me myself, I just continue with my own. At least we met each other somewhere. They participate in my workshop or in my courses somewhere. And then to keep continue the work.
Set of questions. What is wealth for you? How would you define wealth?
I think it depends how we use, contribute, and share the things is the wealth. From our physical beauty can be wealth, our education can be wealth, our art can be wealth, or opposite, absolutely.
Yes.
So I think nothing is itself has a wealth or value itself. This is my opinion. So you can, it's depend how, for me, to reduce the things is not going well or not going correct from others and from myself, the society or everywhere. And if I can help, this is the wealth. That's to help our being.
The ability to help is wealth.
Yeah, to help.
Good.
To help.
Thank you.
I think it's more important because finally when you see the life from very far and from global side as a life, we are nothing. We are just coming and going very, very quickly, very easily. But how we did our role in the life with others, when we even say others, it doesn't mean only the people, the human being. With everything, with the staffs, with nature, with everything, which we are part of that. It's like you participate in an orchestra. How much you you share and you participate. It doesn't matter you play a small instrument, just any five minutes, just one note, or you play the virtuos as a violinist, first place to the main melody. It doesn't matter where are you and what you played, how much you played, but how, with what feeling, with what attention you participate in the orchestra. That's enough, and you did your job enough, and this is the word. If not,
yeah. Thank you. So what is the value of gratitude, shukr, in your life?
To be alive already is the big to be alive, to be alive, yeah.
That is your thankfulness, gratitude.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. To be alive, and every morning just you woke up, you open your eyes and you see I am still here. So I am in this orchestra. So what can I do? That's it.
How can I contribute?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of value for time? Are you obsessed with time, or you let it flow?
In the middle. I think I'm very conscious of time. I'm very conscious. I'm not very strict in organizing, because I need to leave my mind to be a little bit organic.
Because of your work also, your work can immerse you so much in.
Yes.
That you can forget about time.
At the same time, I'm conscious that without working and without working doesn't mean physically always. Intellectual, reading, watching, analytic, part of my works, study, etc. All are related to my profession. So, but as soon as I feel I'm wasting my time, there is an interior alarm. They say, it's.
So what is wasting time? What is wasting time? Like, for example,
it's not contributed to nothing.
For example, you're reading something useless, which is not really contribute to myself, first of all. When I started to see I'm going to somewhere which is not giving something important, or just then my inside clock started to which is good.
To ring. Okay.
That's good.
So change the channel.
Yeah. Yes. Were you always like this, or did you learn with time?
I've been like this.
Okay.
I've been from very young age. I remember I did art very seriously from young age. I mean.
You have to be.
I practicing every day. In spite of I was in school and I was young, I played with my friends in the street, everywhere. So even when I played with my friends in the street, football or something else, after some time I say, that's too much. Go home and do your calligraphy.
Okay. The natural inside compass was telling you.
This
nice.
In some calendar, it seems to be my sign is fish, and when I spoke with this in this sense to somebody, they said this is your fish side, because the fish it has their own control for the deepness of the water in the ocean. As soon as they just go very deep, they come up and they adjust their level in the water. So I think this is my nature.
Have you found the purpose in your life?
Yes, to share and to create and to make more and more the beauty. That's it. That's it. The beauty. I mean, beauty in the sense of very essential of beauty. I mean, when you think, when you look, when you share, when you talk, you can feel the the beauty part of life. That's my purpose of life, and it comes through to my works and my job, my profession, and my works.
Yeah. Thank you. Any message of hope that you can give?
I don't like message. Sorry.
Sorry?
I don't like message. I don't give the message.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Message is the work of messenger. This is not our work.
Very nice. Like your answer. Really nice. Interesting. Good. I'll take this and chop and put it in different form. Because nobody answered like this. Like, okay, I don't like to give messages because it's not my job. Okay. So what is your job?
My life. My life is my job.
Okay. How you live?
Yeah, with all the parts, the continent of my life is my job. Yeah.
Okay. Before I ask you my last question, anything you would like to say, share, before I ask you my last question, which is what lights you up?
No, nothing particularly. Thank you very much for this interview. You gave me this possibility and opportunity to think about, to talk about something. That's already is a good contribution of communication. And hope your works and your project goes well, which I think it's interesting. We need to work. This is your interest and your job. Job not, but maybe this is your interest that you are doing. That's it.
Thank you. So what lights you up?
Lights you up. Can you
explain it?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what lights you up is what gives you happiness, what gives you like joy when you see many people say, oh, my children light me up, okay, my work lights me up, or anything. So what gives you so light up is like maybe your calligraphy lights you up, maybe your waking up and breathing lights you up, looking at tree lights you up, looking at water body lights you up. I don't know. That's why I'm asking what lights Ustad Bahman Panahi, what lights you up?
When I see the people happy.
You get happy.
Yes, really, that's it.
Yeah.
When I see the people happy in all the case.
Nice.
All case. That's my most interesting and beautiful moments and seconds in my life. That's true.
That's nice.
And opposite, when I see the people suffering, that's really I suffer a lot. Can be that's my one of my points. Actually, I keep with myself, but when I see something, maybe it's affected to me for some days. Small things, small things, but. Or even one bad news I hear from here, there in the world. And opposite, when I see something is going well, the people and the world is going in the right way, they are happy. I'm happy. That's most important.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I am very happy that you were able to take a lot of time for us, for my podcast. Really appreciate. And anything else?
Thank you very much also, and hope our conversation is enough interesting to people to listen, to see, and they don't think to waste their time with my part of conversation, I hope. They can bring some
Meaning.
interesting, some maybe useful or happy moments for them. That would be good. And I really wish it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Salam dost.
Okay. Thank you.
Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz. Khuda Hafiz.
See you,
Khuda Hafiz.
inshallah.